Hello, friends. Hello, listeners. Hello, colleagues. Welcome back to another episode of the Platinum Business Break podcast. I'm your host, Dan Owens, founder of Platinum Business Consulting and someone who has spent years in the trenches of the building products industry. Hey, whether you're a contractor, a rep, a building materials manufacturer, distributor, you already know this. You cannot grow a business on an unstable foundation. So you can have great products, you can have strong demand, even a talented team, but if your operations are chaotic, it's only a matter of time before things break down. So today's episode is called the 90-Day Sprint, and this is the 90-Day Sprint built for the building products business. Break through the chaos and scale with confidence. So if the wheels are coming off and you're in trouble and your employees are just playing the dizzy bat game, I can help. So let's get into this. So one of the most powerful business frameworks I've ever used is come from several people, but one guy I saw, a guy named Brandon Dawson with Cardone Ventures. He calls it the breakpoint model. Here's the deal. Again, this is kind of loosely based on what he talks about. So every business hits natural breakpoints, and most never get past them. So the breakpoints are kind of like this. Up to $1 million, the owner is doing everything and chaos rules. And $3 million, the team expands, but there's no real accountability. At $8 million, departments emerge, but systems are not consistent. And at $15 million, growth stalls because processes start breaking under the pressure. Now, it goes on and on up to $100, $200 million. But a lot of the companies that are running to are under $15 million or scaling towards 50. Does all that sound familiar? This model is painfully real, especially in the building products industry, where contractors scale too fast without operational control. Reps sell more than their back end can deliver, and manufacturers grow revenue but lose margin due to process gaps and just poor systems in general. In fact, here's a stat that's hard. This is from the National Association of Home Builders. 71% of building products businesses under $10 million report internal confusion as their number one growth restraint. And the statistic goes on to say, 68% of small construction and building products businesses cite poor internal communication and lack of systems as leading barriers to scaling. Hey, look, it's not the market. It's not the competitors. It's your systems. And here's a study from McKinsey and Company. They found that companies lose up to 30% of productive time due to unclear processes and poor communication. So if you're a $3 million contractor, or manufacturer, that's nearly $1 million of value left on the table every year. Then here's the kicker. Most owners don't even realize they're bleeding out because they're too deep. They're in the chaos every day. So instead of leading in developing your processes, you're chasing down POs, you're redoing estimates, you're managing installs, you're plugging holes in your CRM, you're hoping your crew members are going to show up or remember the process you told them about last week's meeting. You hope your order management people are entering the orders on time, and on and on and on. It's exhausting, but the good news is it's totally fixable. So that's why we've created the Platinum Performance Operating System. It's a 90-day consulting sprint built specifically for businesses in the building product space. This isn't a course. This isn't a coaching program. This is a boots on the ground consulting program designed to help you. And it's going to help you with a couple of things. One, build real and repeatable systems. Number two, train your team to execute without you, right? Because if you're a business owner, that's what you want. You want the freedom to work on the business, not in the business. Number three, get your install or delivery processes clean and consistent. And number four, create real accountability at every level. And the last one, let's eliminate operational chaos. It's exactly what contractors, reps, manufacturers, and distributors, even architects, need to break through their next growth barrier. What's included and how do we work together? Well, one, we build out your org chart, roles, and communication structure. We take a look at that. Number two, we document your processes from sales to fulfillment to follow-up. We want to leave nothing to chance. Number three, we would install weekly rhythm and accountability systems. Four, build a KPI dashboard. For those of you who don't know, that's key performance indicators, a dashboard so you can see issues before they explode. Number five, we want to train your team to take ownership, not just direction. We need some critical thinking here, folks, and that's what we help you do. And the last one, we provide proven templates, standard operating procedures or SOPs, and plug and play tools. Okay, so we meet weekly. We work side by side and customize every step to fit your team, your market, and your exact stage of growth. Now, I just want to tell you, if you're not willing to put in the work, it's not going to work. Okay. Okay, I can't do it all. I'm going to be your guide. I'm going to give you a framework, a template, and be there with you to make sure it works. But if you and your folks don't embrace it, if you don't embrace the change, it's just not going to, you're going to keep playing the same chaotic game over and over. And here's the thing, the full 90-day sprint is less than $10,000, okay? I mean, that's, in today's market, that's pretty cheap. Now, obviously, the larger the company, it might be more. But most companies, it's under $10,000. And that gets you strategy, systems, execution support, team training, templates and tools, and 60 days of post-sprint follow-up. So most of our clients report this: 15 to 30% increase in productivity, major reductions in costly rework, and best of all, clarity and time back for you, the leadership team or the owner, so you can start working on the business. And this is your ticket to building a scalable business, not a stressful one. So here's our breakpoint guarantee. And this is built for real business owners. We're so confident that this sprint works, we'll back it with a smart, no risk offer. Okay. If you don't see measurable results within 90 days, in other words, say, yeah, I could see a difference. And again, we're going to put up some before and after and some metrics to track that. Hey, but if you don't see improvement in any area, we're going to work for free for the next 90 days until you do. And together, we define success on day one. Maybe it's a cleaner handoff from sales to install, or from sales to order management to manufacturing. Maybe it's faster lead time to job turnaround. It's better team communication, fewer errors. Okay, maybe it's fewer manufacturing errors, fewer job site errors. In other words, your punch list starts going down, or even reclaiming 10 plus hours a week for the leadership team and the ownership to do what they do best, work on the business. And here's the bottom line. You'll see progress. And if you don't, we'll work another 90 days for no charge. All right, so here's some final thoughts. It's time to build it like you mean it. If you're stuck at one of these breakpoints, whether it's 1, 3, 5, 8, 10, $20 million or more, and if your team is working hard, but you, the leadership team, the manager, the owner, if you're still the glue, okay, that means it's time to call. Or if you're ready to stop guessing and start scaling, hey, this sprint is for you. Okay, I only take a few clients a month because, hey, we go deep, we stay hands-on, and my bandwidth and my team, we're limited. So what you want to do is you want to go to Platinum Business Consulting or look at the link below, and we could book a call, 30-minute call, no charge. And then look, we'll have an honest conversation about results. And if we don't think we can help you, we're not. We're going to tell you up front, okay? Your business already builds stuff, okay? Whether it's structures or roof or wall or whatever. But now let's build the systems to grow it. And this is the Platinum Business Break podcast, and I'm your host, Dan Owens. Thanks for listening. And look, if you like the episode, share it with someone or hit the subscribe button. Hey, and I'll see you on the other side of your next break point. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks, and have a great afternoon. Bye.